Hello and welcome to Act 4, Scene 2 of Julius Caesar. So, this scene takes place in a campsite near Sardis, and Cassius, leading his army, reaches the campsite. Cassius accuses Brutus of wrongdoings, and Brutus asks him to control his emotions and to calm down as he does not want to argue in front of his army. So Brutus leads Cassius into the tent and let Lucius and Titus guard the door as they discuss. So this is the gist of what happens in the scene. Now let's go into the line by line explanation. So Brutus says, stand ho, means stop. So Lucilius says, give the word forward and tell them to stop. So Brutus asks, what now Lucilius? Is Cassius near? So what is happening? Is Cassius nearby? So Lucilius says, yes, he is nearby and Pindarus has come to give you a salute on behalf of his master. So Brutus says, he greets me well. Okay, so he's saying that he has sent his greetings through a good person like Pindarus. He says, in his own change or by ill officers, has given me some worthy cause to wish things done undone. So he's saying either by the influence of his own mind or by the influence of some bad officers, he has given me reasons to wish that some things that have been done were not done. But if he be at hand, but if he is nearby, I want some explanation. So that is when Pindarus says, I have no doubt that my noble master will appear before you with full of regard and honor. So Brutus says, he is not doubted. Definitely he will come. A word, Lucilius. So he asked Lucilius, I want a word with you. How did he receive you? Let me be resolved. So how did he treat you when you went there? Let me be eased by knowing that. So Lucilius says, with courtesy and with respect enough. Yes, so he was courteous and he was respectful, but not with such familiar instances, nor with such free and friendly conference as he hath. So he's saying, yes, he did accept me with courtesy and respect, but not in a friendly manner like how it used to be before. So Brutus is saying, oh, you have described a hot friend cooling. They're saying you're describing a close friend who's now becoming distant. Ever note, Lucilius, when love begins to sicken and decay, it used an enforced ceremony. So he's saying when love begins to reduce and decay, then people start to put on a show of being devoted. There are no tricks in plain and simple faith. So he's saying in a plain and simple or in an honest and genuine relationship, it needs no tricks. But hollow men like horses are hot at hand. So hollow men are just like horses. When you look at them, you feel they are good at the first glance. You feel that they are very brave. But like by making a gallant show and promise of their mettle. But when they should endure the bloody spur, they fall their crest and like deceitful jades sink in the trial. So he says, hollow men, they put on a show like they are very strong. But when they have to face a tough challenge or endure a bloody spur, they fall their crest. So they give up easily and fall like deceitful jades, means like worthless horses, and fail in their task. Then he's asking, is his army coming? Because he hears a low march. So Lucilius is saying, yes, they plan to spend their night in Sardis. But the greater part of the army and the horses are coming with Cassius. And that is when Cassius enters along with his army. So Brutus says, hark, now he has arrived. March gently on to meet him. So Cassius says, stand or stop. So Brutus says, stop to his army. Speak the word along. Tell the others to stop as well. So the first, second, and third soldier says, stop, stop, stop. And Cassius says, most noble brother, you have done wrong to me. So Brutus says, judge me, you gods, wrong I mine enemies. I don't even wrong or do wrong to my enemies, and if not so, how shall I wrong a brother of mine? So Cassius says, Brutus, this restrained form or manner of yours is hiding a lot of wrongs. And when you do them, so when that is when Brutus says, Cassius, calm down, means be content. Speak your griefs softly. So whatever you have against me, whatever troubles you have, please say it softly. I do know you well. Before our eyes, both our armies are standing here, and they should perceive only love from our side and nothing else. So Brutus says, let us not argue here. Ask them to move away. Then in my tent, Cassius, enlarge your griefs and tell me what is troubling you. And I will give you audience, means I will listen to you. So Cassius says, Pindarus, bid our commanders lead their charges off a little from the ground. So move the troops away from the ground. And Brutus says, calls Lucius, do you the like, do the same, and let no man come near our tent till we have done our conference or till we have done our speaking. Let Lucilius and Titinus guard our doors. So let them come and guard our doors so that nobody comes and listens to what we speak. And Brutus and Cassius exit. So that is the end of Act 4, Scene 2. And in the next scene, we will see Cassius expressing his grief to Brutus about their current situation. Thank you so much. God bless you.